All right, so today is March 23rd, 2020. I'm here again at Granddad's Bluff. You can see Old Glory. We got some fresh kind of snow and a little mixture of hail this morning. But I want to start with some serious news, and then I want to get to a little bit of some encouraging news, or actually just really beautiful memories of some of the things that happened in the People's Republic of China. But first of all, I want to start with the expression weapon of mass destruction, and then the other expression, crimes against humanity. So weapons of mass destruction, crimes against humanity. And that's what this Wuhan Chinese biological weapon is all about. And like I say, in the future, I'll talk more about this, but know for sure that the Communist Party of China is evil, selfish, murderous, and historically, we have many examples of how communist regimes have treated people, are treating people with China, North Korea, and you could throw in, other countries like Venezuela, but, it's not so noticeable there, but, and they will also do these same things in the future. So today, we're dealing with the Communist Party of China. And I never in my farthest imagination would think that it would get this far, that they could affect every facet of everybody's life on planet Earth. But that's how evil they are. So when people kind of say, oh, Ray, you're racist, you're against Asians, I say, listen, I spent 35 years of my life in China, sharing the gospel, doing good works, rescuing babies, helping out people through the '89 massacre in 1989. I helped to secure safety for friends of mine, Chinese friends, as well as foreign friends. But, time would not afford me to explain that one. So that's where I'm going to start, is that this. But on the good side of things is that one of my Chinese friends, and I have Bible studies every day, by the way, on what's called WeChat. And it sounds to me like Xi Jinping and the Communist Party, they're shutting everything down systematically with anything that has to do with the Bible, with Jesus Christ, with churches. And I know for certain that if they are effective in stopping all Christians from having even Bible studies online, like we're doing in America and other places in the world, worshiping online, well, if the Communist Party is effective with that, I can guarantee, based on God's word, that that's their last day in power. And I'll even quote from Daniel 2, verse 21, to say that God removes kings from power and he puts them in power. Under what conditions does he remove them? Look at Romans 13. Yes, we are to submit to the governing authorities, but they also have their responsibility to what? To punish those who do evil and to reward those who do good. And when a government like the People's Republic of China with the Communist Party, when they are punishing all the good and rewarding and bribing and coercing with the evil, they're finished. So that's the good news. Now, on the Christian end of China, one of my Chinese Christian friends in my Bible study last night, and thank you, Donald Trump, again, is he and she, I have several Bible studies every day with the Chinese people online. But two of them were saying that, wow, Ray, there were so many wonderful things we did with church services, outdoor, traveling up to mountain areas outside of Beijing, Spirit Mountain and all these, Huairou and all these different places. And it was a beautiful thing, but it was all done secretly, right? Now, of course, the Communist Party is just slowly just choking everything off. And what for? Because they demand worship. These dictatorial, despotic, ruthless regimes, they want worship of them. Oh, they don't use the word worship. They just use the word, you've got to submit to my leadership. And it's a form of worship. We know that. But, you know, I was reveling and I said, you know, you're right, folks, my Christian friends in China. I said, you know, that was a beautiful thing. And then I shared from Matthew chapter 16 that the gates of hell will not prevail against the Church of Jesus Christ. So this communist regime, you know, is out of the pit of hell, and it won't succeed. So we got to continue to endure as Christians, as Americans here, and the world. I just got off Skype with my Pakistani babies. I helped to take care of 39 orphans in Faisalalabad, Pakistan. And those lovely children, they just love their Uncle Ray, and I take care of them with finances. I take care of them with Christian education. And of course, I don't even travel to Pakistan. I'm able to do that online. So by the grace of God, in that despotic Islamic republic, you know, Sharia law, at least the government allows these Christian areas to worship. So I'll give them that much. But I was, you know, talking with the children this morning. They all had their, you know, their surgical masks on, and some of them looked like they were homemade ones because, you know, there's a, you know, a real need for those all over the world. So with that, you know, I'll sign off here, but, you know, but know for certain that the work of Jesus Christ will continue to go on. Oh, it's a tough time right now. But like Donald Trump, President Trump says, you know, we'll get through this. We'll get through this. And we'll be doing more videos in the days and weeks to come. And you'll also be watching videos of the past and when I'm walking through the streets of Beijing. So these are all introductory videos, and I wanted to share this morning. And then one other thing I want to share as it relates to the propaganda. The Communist Party works through their own people that they've sent over from China. So when you hear these comments about, oh, you know, it's racism against Asian Americans and stuff, no, it's not racism. The Communist Party has their own people here. And unfortunately, some of them are Asian because they're from China. And some of them are like a Nancy Pelosi or a, you know, Dianne Feinstein. They might as well be called Communist Red Chinese because every decision they make is to the destruction of the American people. So with that, I'll sign off.